What's going on YouTube? This is AshShoker23. I'm back for another beat making session slash tutorial, whatever you want to call it. I have all my sounds. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do, but I still have to do it. So I'm going to show you my process and kind of work it out. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm not going to show you my sounds because that takes too long, and this is probably going to be a pretty long video, so we're going to start right now. Drop your tempo down to 90. If you have a question about any of the sounds, though, just ask me. I'll let you know what I used. So basically my idea for this beat is kind of have a cool tempo-y, filled with a bunch of claps and percussion, bass or drum line kind of type deal, and then add in the synths later. Basically I'm going to pan all my percussion type stuff to the left and all my more vocal sound samples to the right, and kind of see how that sounds. So I'm going to start off with this clap. This pattern is actually, I'm going to use this pattern, I'm not going to have a kick on it. It's going to be kind of used for the intro and other things, and then I'll duplicate this pattern with a kick on it in place of this clap. But for now, that's what I'm going to do. So So that sounds pretty good. Now I'm going to take out my bongo. Sorry, my note panning was off. You'll see why later. And that should be kind of nice for, let's see. So I like that. So now I have this ah sound type deal. So I'm going to put this on the 2 and 4 of this. And you'll see why I made this 8 beats. 8 bars, right, no, 2 bars. So I'm going to send this to mixer 1 because I want to add reverb, or FX1 in the mixer because I want to add a reverb. Take reverb 2, I'm going to increase the wet quite a bit, increase the decay just a tad, decrease the diffusion, maybe size a tad bit. It's all up to you, really. So that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to decrease the volume just a tad, and now I have this sound here. So I'm going to just put that at the end, and then I'm also going to send this to FX1 so I can get some of that reverb too. Just a little bit too much reverb. So now I have this hat, so I'm going to fill each 4 steps. I'm going to pan this to the left, pan this to the left as well, pan this to the right, and pan this to the right, and then maybe pan this to the left as well. Okay, now I'm going to go, ooh, I don't want to do that. I want to do this, and then I'm going to go into my Lil Wayne hi-hat 1, and then I'm just going to So, see what we got going on here. Okay, so I'm going to pan these notes just a little bit, and then for this hi-hat cluster roll thing, I'm going to pan them a little more, and then kind of fade it down gradually back into here. And then I'm just going to take this, copy, and duplicate that. 1, 2, oh, oops, I don't need. Alrighty. Okay, so that's the beat. So now we're gonna have the same exact thing, but with this kick down here instead. So I'm just gonna add this in. For these, I don't want to have to redo them, so I'm just going to copy that and then paste. Fill each chord. Put this on the 2s and 4s. Put this at the end. And then edit, copy. Okay, so that is the beat. So I'm glad we got that. So now we can move on to the bass. So first thing off, I'm going to go into miscellaneous on my channel settings, click cut itself so that it doesn't overrun, so that when a new note is played, the old one will stop. I have kind of what I know what my bass line is going to be. So if I can find it, there you are. Alright, so that's the bass line. So now I'm gonna keep on going here. So I have these synths that I like, so I'm gonna arrange them as they're gonna be, and I'll show you what they sound like initially. So they sound kind of bad. It's like, what's going on? I don't really know. That's why you're gonna add some reverb by sending them to effects 1. For this one, I'm going to send to effects 2 because not only do I want reverb, I also want some decay. So I'm going to take out my Fruity Reverb. Don't know why I grabbed Fruity Reverb 1, but it works. It's all reverb. So now I'm going to take out my Fruity Decay dose and just play around with it. So I think that sounds pretty good. Alright, moving on, I have a muted guitar. So I'm going to take that out. Okay, I like that, so just add that there. Okay, so I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna keep on going kind of quick. I know what I want to do for these next few, so here we go. Take out this classic. Alright, I like that. Sounds pretty good. Next pattern. I have this kind of violin type thing on from Citrus. I don't know if it's gonna sound good. I'm just gonna follow kind of the other notes I've been doing. So I'm running out of time. I don't want to have to make another video. All my notes are panned. Okay. Alrighty, I don't know if that fits in that well, but I don't know, I'd probably change it up later. But I have this guitar from Nexus that I like. Alright guys, that's kind of the beat. Yeah, so that's everything basically. I'm Irish Joker 23. I'll see you guys next time.